If you're a real Warriors fan living in the US, this video is for you. From coast to coast, America is buzzing after last night's game. Steph Curry just reminded the whole country why he runs the West. The Golden State Warriors are once again at the center of NBA headlines, and this time, the focus is not on Stephen Curry's dazzling three-point shooting, not on Draymond Green's fiery intensity, and not even on Klay Thompson's questionable future. The attention has shifted to one burning issue that could define the remainder of Curry's legendary career: the desperate need for a dominant center in the Bay Area. And according to insiders, Curry himself is now putting serious pressure on the Warriors' front office to make a move fast. For years, the Warriors have been known for their small ball death lineup that terrorized opponents across the league. From 2015 through 2019, that brand of basketball was nearly unstoppable. With Curry, Klay, and KD raining shots from outside, and Draymond anchoring the defense, Golden State simply didn't need a traditional center. But the NBA has changed. The league is now dominated by giants. Nikola Jokic just led the Denver Nuggets to a championship. Joel Embiid continues to put up MVP-level numbers. Giannis Antetokounmpo dominates in the paint. And even up-and-coming stars like Victor Wembanyama are rewriting what it means to be a modern big man. And here lies the Warriors' problem: they have no answer for these dominant centers. Kevin Looney has been a loyal Warrior in the truest sense of the word. His rebounding, his hustle, his screens, his quiet leadership, these things have mattered more than fans often realize. But let's face the truth. Looney is undersized, his athleticism has declined, and against elite bigs like Jokic or Anthony Davis, the Warriors are outmatched every single time. Draymond, as great as he is defensively, is also undersized to play full-time center. And that leaves Curry in a nightmare situation, trying to carry his team through superstar bigs without a proper interior enforcer by his side. Reports close to the team suggest Curry has voiced his frustration. The four-time champion is not getting any younger, and the window for chasing another title is shrinking rapidly. Curry's body language in interviews and his quiet but noticeable comments about needing help inside are telling. He knows that unless the Warriors add size, they'll keep getting bullied in the paint. Fans saw it in the playoffs last season when the Lakers crushed them on the boards. They saw it again in regular season matchups with the Nuggets, where Jokic dismantled Golden State's defense like it was a practice scrimmage. Behind the scenes, the Warriors' front office is reportedly in panic mode. Joe Lacob and Mike Dunleavy Jr. understand the stakes. They can't afford to waste what could be Curry's last 2 or 3 elite seasons without giving him the tools he needs. Draymond and Klay are no longer in their prime, and the young players Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and Brandon Podziemski are promising, but not enough to balance out the lack of size. Curry pushing for a new center is more than just a demand, it's a plea to keep Golden State in contention. Now, who could the Warriors realistically target? The rumor mill has exploded with potential names. Clint Capella has been floated around as a possibility. His rim protection, rebounding, and lob-catching ability would instantly give Curry the pick-and-roll partner he's lacked since the days of JaVale McGee. Another name? Miles Turner from the Indiana Pacers. Turner is one of the best shot blockers in the league, can space the floor with his three-point shooting, and is still in his prime. The Pacers love him, but if the Warriors dangled Kuminga or picks, who knows what might happen? Then there's the dream scenario: Joel Embiid. Sources say Curry has privately admired Embiid's dominance, and even hinted at wanting a superstar big like him on the Warriors. But prying Embiid out of Philadelphia would be nearly impossible unless the Sixers implode and Joel demands a trade. Still, fans are already imagining the insane Curry-Embiid pick and roll that would terrorize defenses for years. Another under-the-radar option? DeAndre Ayton in Portland. Ayton has had an inconsistent career, but his talent is undeniable. A change of scenery on a contender could unlock his full potential. And with Portland still retooling, maybe Ayton could be pried away in a trade. Even names like Jakob Poeltl, Jarrett Allen, and Steven Adams have been tossed around. The reality is simple: the Warriors need a real big man, and they need him now. The front office knows this. Reports say Dunleavy Jr. has been calling around the league, testing the waters, and exploring trade packages. But here's the catch: to land a top center, the Warriors will likely have to sacrifice one of their prized young players. Jonathan Kuminga, in particular, has been the centerpiece of trade talks. Curry loves Kuminga's athleticism and potential, but if the choice is between keeping Kuminga or giving Curry a dominant big to chase a fifth ring, the front office might be forced to pull the trigger. This is where the desperation sets in. Fans are beginning to feel the urgency. Social media is flooded with calls for Golden State to stop being passive. Curry needs help. Get a center. Stop wasting Steph's prime. These are the cries from Dub Nation, and the front office is hearing them loud and clear. But let's not ignore the financial aspect. The Warriors already have one of the highest payrolls in NBA history. Adding a star center won't come cheap. Lacob has long boasted about being willing to spend, but even his pockets have limits. The new CBA rules have punished high-spending teams, and Golden State has already been forced to make tough choices. That's why Curry's push is even more critical, because he's basically telling ownership, spend now or regret it forever. It's a fascinating moment in Warriors history. Think about it. This is the same franchise that reinvented basketball by going small, and now they are being forced to go big just to survive. It's ironic, it's dramatic, and it's the ultimate sign that the league never stops evolving. The Warriors once made centers irrelevant, but now, without one, they can't compete at the highest level. And what about Curry himself? The man has given everything to this franchise. 4 championships, 2 MVPs, and countless iconic moments. He deserves the chance to finish his career competing for titles, not bowing out in the second round because the team refuses to add size. Curry pushing for a new center is his way of saying, I'm not done yet. I want more banners and chase center. But I can't do it alone. Around the NBA, rival teams are watching closely. If the Warriors land a big, the balance of power could shift instantly. Imagine Jokic having to battle Miles Turner or Joel Embiid in the playoffs instead of feasting on Looney. Imagine Curry finally having a vertical lob threat again, opening up new wrinkles to the Warriors' offense. Imagine Draymond being freed from constant mismatches in the paint. The possibilities are endless and frightening for opponents. But what if the Warriors don't act? What if the front office hesitates, refuses to part with Kuminga or future picks, and decides to run it back with Looney as the main big? Then, fans may be witnessing the slow decline of a dynasty. Curry may still put up numbers, but without a big man to help him fight in the trenches, Golden State risks being left behind in a league dominated by size. Curry knows this, the front office knows this, and now the world knows this. The Warriors are desperate. Desperate to give their legend the support he needs. Desperate to fix the glaring weakness that has haunted them in recent years. Desperate to keep their dynasty alive. So, Dub Nation, the question is, will the front office listen to Curry's plea? Will they go all in for a center, no matter the cost? Or will they cling to the past, hoping small ball magic can work one more time? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, this is a defining moment for the Golden State Warriors. Their franchise player has spoken, and now it's up to management to respond. If they succeed, Curry could be holding another Larry O'Brien trophy before it's all said and done. If they fail, then history will look back at this era and ask, why didn't the Warriors give Steph the help he deserved? And that, my friends, is the breaking news out of Golden State. Curry is pushing hard, the front office is desperate, and the search for a new center could reshape not only the Warriors, but the entire NBA landscape.